Hello, and welcome back once again to Hitman 2 and the finish line mission set in Miami. And today we are going to take care of the Pink Menace challenge, which entails dressing as the Pink Flamingo and trying to blackmail Sierra Knox before killing her. So for this one, all we need to bring with us is some lethal poison and a lockpick to take care of Robert Knox. We don't actually require anything for the Pink Menace challenge. Everything we need will be on the map. And achieving this goal, we will also achieve ourselves the Flamingo discovery or feat for dressing as the Flamingo. And we will also get the blackmail discovery or feat for finding the blackmail documents that go with the Flamingo, essentially. And finally, we will get the mission story Pretty in Pink for completing this mission. So, right from the start, off the bat, what we're going to do is make our way over to the Kromstad building via the overpass, which is just off to our right here. And we are going to take care of Robert Knox first of all. So we're going to give the camera above the car park entrance a nice wide berth. And we are going to lockpick our way through the chicken wire gate. And once through here, we are going to make our way up the overpass stairs until we get to the very top, picking up the lead pipe on the way. And I do recommend, if at all possible, grabbing a crowbar if you pass one at any point, just to make your exit from the mission a little bit quicker. So once we're at the top, we are now going to make our way into the Kromstad building, and if the coast is clear, bolt straight out of the window and up the drain pipe towards the roof. And up on the roof in the far corner, we find ourselves an open window leading to the security office, which is frequented by 2 security guards, and one of them enters and exits the room quite frequently, one of them does not. And we need the guy who enters and exits to exit the room, because he's gone from the room just long enough for us to take out his companion. So we're just going to wait outside the window for this guy we can see here to go through his routine of standing around doing nothing, and then he will leave for another cigarette break. And when he does, we're going to quickly vault through the window, knock out his companion, grab his weapon, and we're going to place his weapon over by the surveillance system to try and distract him, and then return to our unconscious guard, and we're going to try and hide his body as best we can up against the partition here. And once we're satisfied with where he is positioned, we are going to take his outfit. That should do thereabouts, and then we're going to stand by the window here just in case the guard who's gone for a cigarette doesn't spot the gun when he comes back. Crap. Luckily for us, he has spotted the gun, so we're just going to knock him out very, very quickly. We're going to disable the surveillance system, and we're going to make our way out of the security office into the bathroom next door, where we will find some eye drops on the counter that we will poison with our lethal poison. And then we were going to make our way down to the end of the corridor, avoiding the enforcer at the end, make our way into Robert Knox's office, past all these trophies here, and we are going to turn up the air conditioning system on the wall. Now with that done, that's Robert Knox's kill taken care of, so we can now move on with the Pink Menace challenge. Now for this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run all the way from where we are up in the Kromstad building. So we're going to go back out onto the roof and vault over the edge. And I'm going to make my way to the Pink Hotel, which is on the far side of the map. So we're going to cross over the racetrack via the overpass, down the other side, all the way to the bottom, and then we're going to make our way underneath the stands via the car park area right to the far end of the map. And once we get there, we're going to take out a couple of key guards before moving on. So we're just going to charge our way right through underneath all of the stands until we get to the furthest point we can, where we will then come out by the porter toilet section, and in the corner we will find a locked door. So we're going to lock pick this door. We will use this route several times, and once we're through the door, we're going to hang an immediate right and vault over the wall, and that will bring us out just by the pink hotel. We're going to make our way round to the back of that hotel, picking up this hammer on the way. We can't have enough melee weapons, and we're going to lockpick this chicken wire fence round the back of the hotel. And this is where our blackmail meeting will happen. So we're going to use our hammer and we're going to just throw it on the floor over in the corner there. That's going to attract the two guards, one of which is an enforcer. And it is the enforcer who will come over first, I believe. So we are going to select our lead pipe and we're going to hide behind this wall next to this dumpster here. And when the guard comes around to investigate and loses interest and goes to walk away, that's when we're going to break from our hiding point, sneak up behind him, and we're going to knock him out and hide him in the dumpster. So he should be losing interest any second now. Here he goes. And once he turns around, we can just sneak up behind him, knock him out, and hide his body in one of the two dumpsters that are here. I'm going to go for the one that's round the corner here because it seems to be the closest. But there is another one just behind me. So with that taken care of, we are now going to retrieve our hammer and we're going to do the exact same thing again for the other guard. So that's got his attention. So we've thrown the hammer, we've selected our lead pipe.
Robert Knox down. Now for the heir to the Kronstadt Empire.
And while we wait for the guard to arrive, you can see that Robert Knox has now just poisoned himself and dropped down dead. So this guard is not an enforcer, so we'll stand out in plain sight, wait for him to pass us and knock him out. Grab his gun, grab our hammer, grab his body and put him in the crate with his friend. Now we are starting to run out of time before the end of the race now, so we're going to have to move a little bit fast. But our next stop is going to be back underneath the stands, where we will intercept the blackmailer dressed as the mascot. So the quickest way I've found so far to get there is down through the underpass, and just at the other end here on our left we will find a door which will take us back underneath the stands, and we're just going to run through here all the way round, ignoring the toilets, and then through this door here will bring us out right where we need to be, just by this paramedic. There is a key. We're going to grab that key, we're going to select our lead pipe or our hammer or our crowbar, whatever you've picked up, and we're going to throw it right over in the corner there without exposing ourselves to the blackmailer. That should get his attention, and when he goes over to investigate, we can knock him out with whichever other melee weapon we happen to have to hand. There you go, I didn't throw nothing at you. So with him unconscious, we now need to find somewhere to put him, which is easier said than done, because there is a security office here, but you need a key card. So I've opted to hide him behind these doors here and hope for the best. I do eventually actually close the doors behind me as well. But once we've got him safely tucked up, we're going to take his outfit, we're going to select his car keys, and we are going to trigger the car keys, which will trigger the alarm on this green van here. And we can now open the door and retrieve the blackmail documents, which will get us the blackmail challenge.
The race is entering its final lap, 47.
So as Diana says, we are desperately running short of time now. So with our outfit and our documents in hand, we are now going to make our way back to the Pink Hotel. And this time we're going to approach the hotel from the front and present ourselves to the guard who is there currently. He's also currently the only guard left. So once we exit from the bowels of the stadium area, once again just making our way to the end, past all the porta toilets or the potties or the portaloos, and through the door in the corner, and once again over the wall. And this time we're going to approach the front of the hotel, and we actually made it in time for the end of the race.
Sorry, buddy. Can't let you in. You're here for the meeting with Miss Knox.
47. The race is over. Sierra will be coming off the track any time now.
Nice outfit. Really brings out your eyes. Miss Knox informed me you'd be here. She asked to make sure you brought the documents. So, did you bring the documents?
I have the papers right here.
Excellent. Come on in. Have a seat or something. I'll let Miss Knox know you're here.
Right, so now that we are past the one and only guard, we're just going to take a seat. There are a number of places you can choose to sit down, and normally a guard would come and sit next to you and have a ridiculous conversation, but we've got rid of him while we wait for Sierra Knox to arrive, which does usually take a few minutes. She's in no rush to get here.
So, Mr. I never did catch your name.
Names are for friends.
Very well. Straight to the point in all business. Walk with me.
Where are we going?
Don't worry. What am I gonna do? Kill you in broad daylight. I just want a bit of privacy here. Not about to do sensitive business like this in front of an audience.
Good idea.
So we're just going to follow her around to the back of the hotel, where we will continue our conversation and she will dismiss her
So
guard.
just to get this straight, you claimed in your email to have somehow found internal reports that show Kronstadt's involvement in the Tungan Valley massacre.
Sounds about right.
Let's be clear. You and I, it's just another undesired distraction. I don't care if the information is true or false. I don't care if it mentions moving money from the Nexus project into Tungan Valley damage control, as you claimed in your correspondence. I do care about protecting my father, which is why you and I are now here.
I see.
Leave me alone for a few minutes, guys.
Sure thing, Miss Knox. If you need us, just call. We're right around the corner.
So here's the deal. You hand over the documents and leave, and that's the end of it. And you will do that now.
So we're going to give her the documents. She's going to stand in front of a lift shaft.
So here are the two possible outcomes of this meeting. One, you will leave this place and this country for good, and that will be the end of it. Everyone lives happily ever after. Two,
I push you in this hole. And that's Sierra Knox taken care of.
Both targets down. Well done, 47. Head for an exit, and we'll speak again soon.
So that will get you the Pink Menace challenge, and it's right now that I realise I do not have a crowbar. And instead of running to the overpass directly in front of me to grab a crowbar, I've decided I'm going to go for the hard exit, and I'm going to make my way over to the medical centre, and I'm going to acquire myself a medic's outfit, although I am going to be trespassing. So I do recommend going into the overpass and retrieving the crowbar from up there, because it would be a much easier exit to get to. If you haven't already picked up a crowbar, that is. Hopefully I've forewarned you enough to pick one up somewhere on your route. So what I'm going to do now is just turn off this generator. That will get one of the medics to come out and investigate, and when he does, I can render him unconscious, take his outfit, and we can take the ambulance exit, which is, as you can see, just in front of us. So once we've got this guy's outfit on, the exit will become unlocked. We're just going to hide his body to maintain the silent assassin rating, and we're going to make our way over to the ambulance itself. So there you go, that is the Pink Menace challenge taken care of, along with blackmail and the Flamingo discovery or feats. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.